Hello, I'm here on Church Street on this very busy Tuesday afternoon. One of those days I've got a coat on. I got caught out again. 1 minute the sun's out, next minute the clouds are out going to rain, and so on and so on. So I've been caught out, I'm afraid. It's quite warm, but there you go. What I want to ask today is this. The politicians of this city, councillors, MPs, do you think they can't see what is happening? They are missing the cultural transformation this city is undergoing. Do you think they can't see it? Do you think they're in need of a visit to Specsavers? Well, I doubt it. Of course they see what's happening. And they've heard the concerns of their constituents. In fact, Liverpool Echo political editor Liam Thorpe done a big article on Kensington and Fairfield back in 2018. He done several videos accompanying that article. You can look it up, find it on the internet. So the issue has been raised regarding cultural change affecting our glorious city. So they are all aware of it. Yet, to date, not one has raised a voice. Not one has posted, okay sir, not one has posted on social media. The change this city is now going through, not one of them, even in a good light or a bad light, they've remained silent. So what has now happened and is happening to places like Kensington and Fairfield, Anfield, Old Swan, Shoebrook, Wavertree, they have remained silent. They know what's happening. Paula Barker as an example, so you can see what's happening in and around their constituency. So can Liam Robinson, Labour leader on the council, councillor for Kensington and Fairfield, as well as what's that name now, Christ? Bear with me, I know the name. But anyway, he's the leader of the Labour council. He can see what has been happening and is still happening to Kensington and Fairfield, the ward he represents as a councillor. Wendy Simon, Liz Parsons. Sorry about that, there you go. Right, so he knows quite well what his ward is going through. He can see the cultural change. If he walks around and mixes with the community, I'm sure he must at some time, he will see what is happening to that community, or what's already happened, should I say, and still in the process of happening. Cultural change is changing that once proud working class Scouse community more and more by the day. So these politicians, Paula Barker, the MP for Wavertree, I'll be opposing in the next general election, she knows quite well what's happening in her constituency around Smithdown Road, Lawrence Road, Molyneux Road, Boulder Street, Kensington. She knows quite well what has happened, yet has remained silent. Okay, sir, has remained silent, like Liam Robinson, Wendy Simon, Liz Parsons, right? Just like them, they've all remained silent regarding cultural change affecting the ward of Kensington and Fairfield and the constituency of Wavertree. So it's important for the people, when the next general election is next May, I believe, don't quote me on that, but I think it's next May, to get out and vote for Joe Owens, because the cultural change that is happening, right, unless someone stands up, opposes it, gets in Liverpool council chambers, or even better, in Houses of Parliament, it will consume that once proud working class Scouse community, as it will the constituency and the neighbourhood area of Liverpool called Wavertree. It will go, it will be swallowed up the cultural change that we see swallowing up Kensington and Fairfield and other parts of Liverpool will eventually swallow up the whole of Wavertree, because that's what's happening. It's not Joe Owens making this up, it's not Joe Owens overreacting or exaggerating. Go and have a look. You see it now. West Derby Road, Tubrook, Breck Road, Anfield, Prescott Road, Old Swan, Smithdown Road, Lawrence Road, and adjacent streets in Wavertree. We see it now happening. Yet all these politicians, especially those representing that ward, that constituency, Liam Robinson, Wendy Sharma, Liz Parsons, Paula Barker, they have all remained silent. So am I missing something here? Is it an issue that shouldn't be spoke about? It shouldn't be addressed, it should just be ignored? Is it me? Is it Joe Owens, do you think, that is overreacting? Well, you know quite well it's not. The people of this city know what's going on, and so do those so-called politicians. They see it by the day, they must do, right? Even if they only go round that community during election time, they will still see the effect cultural change is having on large parts of our city, Wavertree in particular, which includes Kensington and Fairfield. So, of course they know what's happening, right? They know exactly what's happening, yet they've remained silent, right? They have remained silent and will continue to do so, right? And that's why it's imperative, it's important. Joe Owens gets onto Liverpool City Council, or even better, Christ make my day, the Houses of Parliament. I'll sit right next to Ian Bain, right? Joe Owens is a man of conviction. I pull no punches, you know where I stand. And this is also a message to the good people of Liverpool, the black, Chinese and Hindu communities that settled here decades, hundreds of years ago, right? They can see their city changing and being taken from them. I would be over the moon if you could get out and vote for me in the next general election. I hope some of you did. The last council election in Kensington and Fairfield, because this city's yours as well, right? It's yours as well. And the new arrivals with their different culture, character, identity, ways, beliefs, standards, values, they're going to take it from all of us, right? This is not an exaggeration. It's not Joe Owens being an alarmist. People stop me when I'm in the city centre line now. People wave to me, people stop to me, people talk to me. They tell me about their worries and their concerns for the kids, the grandkids, the future, what's going to happen, Joe. So you've got Joe Owens in your corner now, so come on. Don't let anyone frighten you, don't let anyone bully you out of this. All you have to do is go down to the polling station, get behind the curtain and vote. You don't have to do anything else. Leave that to me. Okay, thank you. Hello, I'm still here on Church Street in Liverpool City Centre on this very, very busy Tuesday afternoon. I thought I needed to update my previous video. The politicians that rule over us and who determine our fate don't do so out of merit. They do so because at the moment, in the public's eyes, there isn't a credible alternative to replace them. And the public see those running the ship of state is that they manage to keep it above water, if that's the right description, right? And it doesn't sink, and things can go on as bad as they are and inconvenient at times and whatever. At least the ship of state doesn't sink. And that's the only reason these politicians rule over us, because at the moment there isn't a credible alternative. But I believe times are changing. They have to change, they will change, because times and conditions are changing by the day, not only in our glorious city, but across Britain, across Europe, across the world. Things are changing, and leadership will come forward. And those who have mismanaged the ship of state the past 50 years will be replaced, right? I'm confident, I believe that will happen. I wouldn't be down here most days of the week making these videos if I believed otherwise. I have to believe that change will come. In fact, I do believe, right? And that's the reason these politicians, they rule over us, not because of merit, but because there isn't at the moment a credible alternative. Okay, thank you.